But here we go into the action now, and we'll see whether or not Avengers are going to continue off the success that they had last time. Dino looking to get in there early on, create an opportunity to make some space happen, but it's actually going to be 3 players down right out of the gate, and he set up a 4v2. NBA League and Lunny. Hey, Silver's got a lot of work to deal with here. It's got the utility out too, but nothing really happening. But Silver actually gets a connection on to Dino, so that is going to open things up for them. Make it a 5v4, and maybe the defense can start to rally back here, as all the players are going to be tucked around B. But we've seen this song and dance time and time again on the B side here in Sunset. Silver, though, good play, is going to poke out of that one. Vegeta's going to be there for the help too. And now with NBA Leg got this shotgun in the corner, waiting to see if anyone's going to try and push in. Does he do work with this Bucky? Promise he's not going to have the range now, and he's going to pay for that with his life. And that is going to be a good retake. Kind of just got to run with a couple of assumptions here, which is exactly what they do. 12 seconds and counting, but they will be able to get that spike down.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
Now you're starting to see. You see players on alley.
Last player standing.
Oh! Unfortunate there. Unfortunate there for the Avengers. They thought they had something. Meanwhile, on the other side, you got Echo Rex taking out Silver. Dino off screen gets connection on to Jacob. I was over toward that B main area. Here comes the
Run
B push.
and gun, Sheriff headshot.
Crazy. What
Excuse
the hell
me?
was that?
Precise gunplay, yes.
Holy.
That makes sense.
Yes. Yes, chef. We just accept it.
Cool, yeah.
Holy
it is what
moly.
it is. All right, well, that's one way to win a round. I think this goose is cooked. It's a 2v4. These players are both locked in towards market.
It's like God for Eagles, man. It's wild. The guy's just spraying and praying around the corner. NBA League sees the 2. Oh, wait a minute, though. They break through, get the kill on the Rendezvous, but still so much that they have to do getting out of this smoke. Here we go. 2 stuns out, no one connected. Zol, oh my. I thought Zol had the read on Lig, but Lig just came around the corner and clipped him like it was nothing. Jacob now. Playing inside of this smoke, finds one. Dino just walks in there and then no idea that anyone's going to be inside of it, but Jacob gets another kill onto the TPing player from Echo Rex.
I know exactly where you are.
Here comes the rocket though. NBA League, he's got to find this target. He sees him. The neural theft gave him the info, and you now know, oh, well, this player's going to get revived, but subsequently dropped immediately. Now it's going to be up to Zup. 1v2, Rolling Thunder, available for the breach on the other side of the Avengers, so you're going to need to stay alive here if things get dicey, but you got NBA League alive.
Lig's alone, though. No trade available for him. Oh, looking the wrong way. Zup gets the timing. One-on-one now. Rendezvous! Not looking. Zup wins it.
For some early, I guess, pressure, but he's not going to do that. Instead, he's actually just going to go back, maybe use that one for the retake if they need it. Here in Dino. Zol had some shots on him, but Dino ends up clipping him with the blades. Well done.
Yeah, really crazy engagement there. Looking at the flick up and just barely missed out before going into that dash. KUNGARNA now. 4v5 on the retake, but it's against Sheriffs. They do have Thrash. I would like to see them use it here.
Dino with the blades, though. Might be just what the doctor ordered here. He's going to get forced out of this position. 2 positions, actually. Oh, my word. Just gets absolutely owned in the corner and removed from the equation. Here comes the defenders, though, trying to even the odds, but instead it's going to be NBA League working with his teammate. Presence in this area. They've gone here a few times now, but it's mostly just been coming off of, like, they have really been focusing on this, but they are so wise to it. Oh, I thought they were wise to it, man. Oh, no.
Zol turns it literally the worst possible second. That's so brutal.
Silver's just waiting to see if anyone, he's getting eyes, so he knows, hey, they're coming in, everyone. I need help, but there's 4 of them on the other side of the map, and Silver's like, please, everyone, please, get here fast. And they're getting there, so he's staying himself alive.
Yeah, they've got the tools to win this retake, and I like that they are playing heavily into it, but Avengers have a Rolling Thunder of their own. They want to fight spawn here. They don't have position to rip the ult, so this is all Dino all day.
Uh-oh. Dino gets one. Here comes a rolling thunder on the other side. Zol's going to get stunned, trying to give himself a little bit of cover there. Vegeta's able to get the pick onto Dino, but NBA League is still alive, and it's still going to be an issue, so Zup had to handle that business. 2v2 now. Echo Rex picked in the corner. Vegeta had the read there, knew exactly where it was going to be, but now you got yourself a 1v1 again. Big battle here. Zup can win this, get his team back into the fold, but the time is going to be ticking. Renjavu knows this. He's got to make the play regardless. Renjavu just slowly creeping ahead because he knows there's nothing that Zup could do, and that's number 6 for Avengers.
You know, Lig, in that little interview we played at the beginning of the day, said that he knew he was going to win the last tournament, and he knows his team is going to win this one with how good all their players are. This is the first step in that path. And, well, they're on the step to another round here, getting that opener onto Silver.
All right, Thrash is finally being used by KUNGARNA to clear things, but it doesn't work out. Instead, Zup and Jacob are going to be wiped out instantly. Now it's up to Zol here, as he's going to be running to 2 members of Avengers. 4v2. Vegeta.
Walk into mid. Second they pop this trip, they're going to be ready to pinch with Echo Rex. The setup's just too nice. Flash off the line. Here's the second part of this pincer maneuver. The players coming up through mid. It's so well drawn up. Zup nearly fought out of that situation, but it's not good enough. 9-3 we go at the half. The Avengers have ran away with this one. Now it's Lig. His opportunity to hold on defense. There'll be a great stun ready to go.
Oh. He's getting aggressive. He's pushing up with that pistol, but instead it's actually going to be Silver who pops Lig. Zup's there for the connection too, so that's great for this squad because KUNGARNA needed to get out of the gate strong here, but Dino just bodies up who was trying to collect that orb. Might look for another one, actually gets it, and then just drifts away. You have to anticipate that there could be some other players here, but Jacob was wise to it, ready for the repeat and punished him in turn.
This reposition is so good from Lunley. He's going to sneak all the way out onto the site. Has a paranoia to set up, but now a little bit alone, little bit isolated, and Vegeta there to support. And
there's no win buttons that they could lean on here. You do have one grenade there for NBA League, who just used it. Try and force those players back. And, okay, wait a minute. They're actually losing on this site here, but it's now 2v2, but Dino does fall. It's now going to be up to NBA League. Let's see what the superstar could do here as he's in this 1v1. Big battle coming up against Vegeta. Gets tagged up, down to 31 HP. Sees exactly where he's located. Misses the flash out of him there. He's going to be tagging back and forth. He's got to stay alive here. It's more important to stay alive, and no. Instead, he just hunts him down. Be able to meet them with the shot from the Outlaw. They don't know. They think this is going to be an A finish, but it's actually not. It's going to be B through and through. So Lumley's got a lot of work to do here. Successful in the first. Gets the second. Spike goes down, but his teammates died all around him, Silver. And now it's going to be this Cypher v Cypher battle. No shot. You go through the freaking smoke there. He did. And he ends up dying. Oh, my word. He got the 4th shot off the Zol. Finally wipes him out. Now it's just it's a 1v2. He's defusing.
He can't do anything. Stun doesn't even hit. Oh my god. Lunley just eviscerated them. Zol might be their best chance, but they still have to get past Dino over towards main. And Jacob swings in. Dino backs up off the line for now.
Oh, no shot, brother. No shot. Zol had the crosshair beamed, and NBA League just showed him. Everyone's had a moment in this map so far, which has been pretty cool. Dino looking to see if he can get a little bit more out of that, but had the dash activated, couldn't get out in time. Lunley now to see if he could channel that same success that he had just a couple rounds ago. And they don't even want to deal with it.
Oh, that's a very big pick in mid from Silver. Now that'll force players to go back in, re-clear space back towards mid. If they flush the lurk, though, this round turns on its head, and Silver makes the right decision, ducks away, and kind of tries to play off the info he got off the hat.
He did get that second tag, so now they're starting to see the movement happen, but they didn't move fast enough on this, and now Avengers not necessarily set up on A, but well, it doesn't really matter all that much. Last player left alive is going to be NBA League, so it seems like while all that was going on and they were looking to maybe show some presence on the A site, what ended up happening was even better for KUNGARNA. They bodied the 2 players that were going to be circling around toward B. That opens up things for them. Spike down, Rolling Thunder activated too for against NBA League if they need it, but I don't think they will. They have the numbers here. No reason.
Yeah, I want to see more rounds like that from KUNGARNA.
Given an opportunity, he'll cause a problem. Spike's going down.
Post plant here is Zol stuck in on the corner.
At the
Stun
flank.
off
Look at
his
the flank.
contact. Thrash going in as well. But you're right, flank's coming very fast.
Last
Someone has to turn and look at this one. It's chaos across the board, leaving it all down to just Silver. The lurker who was late to the party trying to stand up to 2. And he can't quite do it. Spike getting planted. Lunley just pretty much holding alone. Backside.
A lonely.
Now a fight finally coming. They get a couple. That's really nice from the attack to actually get some space into this one. Big update coming through.
Hell yeah, dude. Get some Tekken in. I'm a big fan. I play King. It's dope.
What? The jump kill in mid. Okay.
The jump kills need to stop. We
Yeah.
have to do something about this, okay? We can't do this in this economy.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
the TP onto the spike. That'll force a fight out. Someone has to get into the smoke and check. That's a free one. A second. Oh, they're holding it down. Stick onto the spike coming through. Rez through. Jacob back in, but down again. Now a 1v1. Another tap. Spray is there, and Zup just barely saves the day.
Toward B main. There goes Thrash. Oh, Gecko
pretty
ult
quickly,
trying.
though.
Yeah, they just deleted that thing, and then Lunley just moving in there. What the hell? Dino gets the kill. Lunley and Dino down. The Dino's probably Dino. Who knows? He'll tell me later.
Hey, Dino.
Hey,
Now a
Dino.
2v2. Gonna try
Dino,
and
you
close
see my
this one out.
cousin?
Planted. One enemy remaining.
One off ult for
Oh.
Renjavu. Got it now. Gonna rip that Rolling Thunder
Blow
on
him
through,
up.
but the player's too close. Jacob in the smoke for 1. Now up against Lig. Jacob, knife out, tucks away. Just in the nick of time. Nade to buy space. Lig looks the right way and gets the kill to boot. Who else but him to close out map 1? It's 13-7.
It's a Warner thing, I'm pretty sure. So maybe I know they did a show briefly.
See, I
but,
asked and I kind of
that got
assumed you wouldn't
canceled.
know, but of course you know. So I appreciate the
Yeah, I'm a
insight.
nerd. I can't
appreciate it.
help that I'm just
No, that's
just
it's
too
the
much of
info
a
we
nerd.
need.
Okay.
All right, we'll
Yeah,
lurk
totally
up on
the info we
today.
need.
Gets punished though by Echo
Oh,
Rex. They're doing a nice job just kind of playing a little slower, locking things down thus far. Dart goes up. Love this reposition. Echo will tuck in the corner, and I think Zup might just be cooked here. Has too many players on the
Yeah,
other
the
side to
cross
deal
is
with
too
here.
clean.
One enemy
Yeah,
remaining.
into the smoke, and
Oops.
down he goes.
Spike
Nice from
down
Renjavu.
A. 30 seconds
Yeah,
left.
Silver doesn't really have much to work with here. Never mind. Finding where they're trying to get a good pick on an off angle. Oh, wait a minute though. Silver's in the sight. Silver's in C, and actually he's got the shields. He's got a little bit to work with now. This is going to prompt some movement, but they're so far away. And look at Echo Rex. He's hot on their tails. Oh, you want to take that one back. Silver. I think he got tagged there. Because Silver had a decent amount of help from what I can gather, but it doesn't matter. 3 players going to be stuck there. They do all 3 get tagged, and Renjavu knows where they are. So he's going to drop back into the smoke there. Dino with the kill, using the outlaw, gets him. And that is going to be 3 for Dino.
Lunley sees the space his teammates are getting on the map. Everyone else, well, just work on through. But Vegeta very thorough to check on that flank.
And Lig, I think, was thinking, man, there's just way too much available to me here. And turns out, yeah, they were all together over towards C Long. Make him punish for that. He actually thought that maybe one could have been held back considering how easy it was for them to take space there. Renjavu, though, as well as Echo Rex, working in tandem to get themselves a couple big kills. It's going to be 4 down just like that. When you think that KUNGARNA had an opening, had everything that was working out for them,
It just gets ripped away.
Echo Rex and... Echo Rex has been really, really instrumental for this team. In that Sunset game, he's got a lot of big kills that opened up things for them, but now Zup has a great chance here.
And GB, that's
It's
their
a
new
tough
player.
one.
The guy they just added to this roster after winning with a different 5th in the first open. Good paranoia. Zup cannot see a
Gotta swing
thing.
it.
Lunley's too late to swing though, and now he can see again. Doesn't matter. Lunley, clear play in the future.
Spike down mid.
Renjavu's got the read. Vegeta, oh! Vegeta made him pay. But now Zup. Spike's right in front. Dino, he falls. Lig, are you going to push in for this one? The Sheriff has been good for all these players today. That could be a little too risque to go for that one. 2v3 now, though.
Might be
And
time
look
to
at where
stop
Echo Rex-
peeking them one by
30
one in
seconds
mid,
left.
I would say, Avengers.
Yeah.
Slow things down a little bit. Okay, or not. Lig's going to
Unless
take
you're
his
Lig.
own chance.
Wait a minute, though. Look at Echo Rex. And he doesn't get the kill. Holy moly, he heard him. He was clanging and banging, making all this noise. And then Vegeta bodies him when he gets out of the window room there. It's going to prompt the teleport. He's going into the team. No. Oh, no.
Oh, Lunley's going to get so far out on site.
Okay, wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. This is okay. They were able to get that first kill.
One enemy remaining.
Never mind. This is now getting a little worrisome here. What do you have? You don't have a Hunter's Fury. He just threw a dart.
He's sticking.
He stuck it. He stuck it.
Oh my. What is that round?
But it's all right, though. For Avengers, they're fine here. They're up by 4. KUNGARNA is the one that needs to make the plays happen. Now, you do have some ults here. You got ISO. Can bring you to the gulag, potentially. But the way that these Avengers players are shooting, I don't know if that is necessarily a fight you want to take. But hey, one of those big threats are going to be down. Lig's done. Echo Rex now. Just waiting. See if anyone creeps a corner there. There was Zol. Good check on the corner because that's been kind of an issue this entire time. Dino goes in. Dino gets 3. Oh my. What the hell? Just what?
I don't know where that came from, TV. He perfectly flicked around, got all of those kills.
Actually, they did get tagged there. Mimi knows all about NBA references.
Yep. Try baseball
Big
next
fan.
time. This all back sight. It's just going to kind of worm all the way around. He's not going to have a safe way to get out. It has to just TP instead. Oh, that's just spray. Man, it feels like there's just something special with this team. Getting every kill through smoke. Up in a 4-on-2.
Nah.
They're running down the flank. There's another spam kill for you. Oh, you like spam? Here you go. A little more. Oh, the timing's brutal, too. Zol turns away.
Okay.
I don't know how Renjava missed
Still alive,
that.
but it's okay. And should give the indication, hey, they're favoring, you know, this side of the map. They're favoring over toward A, and you got one guy back toward C, so you might be able to punish this here, but Jacob just walks in. Gets a kill.
Lunley trades it, though. Elsewhere.
Yep.
Where do they want to finish, though? They're going to work into B. Here's this operator online for Dino. I've been waiting to see it. Whiffs the first one. And Vegeta dies thanks to that miss. Now rifle in hand. Needs to do more, but he can't get the job done. And instead, A-Link taken. And Lunley in a 1 versus 3 clutch situation here.
If Lunley wins this, or he gets the kill here, he could do neural theft, potentially, which I think he might be trying to do. They need to block this body or be aware of it.
There's a Sylph ult, though, so he has to go very quickly
That's
here.
True.
He's just going to lose on time. And I think we might already be at that point of the round. Has to basically stick it. Nope. Paranoia used, and they save the ultimate. Very astute out of KUNGARNA. They're going to win this round. No real world that Lunley gets out of it at this point. Time's too far gone.
Push go fast into the B side. It's going to be a retake for Avengers.
From Lunley. He's walking out of garage. Perfect timing on this play. Can he get rewarded with a kill? No.
What is going on?
Shoot away instead. It's a very weird round state. Just going to be a retake, but the Hunter's Fury, I think, will be big here. That's still online. Not actually used just yet. Maybe they're saving it for the retake. No, Renjava's just too close, and it's all going to come down to the fights. Chaos in the sight. Dino,
going in.
mid-air, dives onto him. And all 4-on-3. These players, they're falling left and right, and he just doesn't need the ult. Oh, these spray kills. Too many this game. I think Renjava got one in mid as well.
It's shenanigans. It really is. But they do get it clear. So you do got to be careful in this instance, but it's going to be a big opportunity, I was going to say, for Echo Rex to defend this gun. But they have so many players scattered about here. Spike's down. They just went up in their face immediately. No space. Spike is available right in front of Dino. And he's got blades.
Javu, but next map could be someone completely different. As another fight into mid, this time a little more successful for Zup, at least.
Waited on that. Doesn't get any tags here. What the hell? Zol just jumped in and killed him. Okay, sure. Gets himself another one on Echo Rex. So that's going to tip it over in their favor now. Jacob, he got stopped at the door by Lig. Lig has that dimensional drift. Can use that if he wanted to get some information. Lunley's very weak, though. And so is Lig. He's got a little bit of damage placed on him, too. And you also have that Hunter's Fury, but the Sova's in the back of the site here. But it's okay. It doesn't matter.
For a lobby, Hunter Siri popped insta TP to get
and
past
me.
all of it. All the ults being used, but Soul dies amid it. Echo Rex against the shielded up ISO on the other side. Gets it done regardless.
That shield came up clutch there for Silver, but unfortunately came out. Didn't matter. Dino gets himself a couple kills here. The drop down. Wait a minute, Lig. He knows exactly where this guy's located. Spike isn't down yet, though. And they just had the firing squad around the corner. Peekaboo.
Going over towards A here. If they can conserve the ultimate to use in post-hunt, that's great. They won't. That's okay as well. Just going to clear on through. I imagine Hunter Siri is going to come off of this if Zol sees anybody. Okay, hello. There's NBA. Like, excuse me, I can't talk. But no, doesn't have quite enough timer on that ultimate to get the Hunter Siri involved.
They did get a couple of those tags, so they see where these players are. Comes the push now. It's a tough one. Always a difficult one. Neural Theft activated. Dino's down low. Does Dino get a kill here? Dino finds one. There's only one player left, and it's Echo Rex. He gets tagged up a couple of times now. Good juke around the corner. But that Spike being down and with these three players pretty much just honing in on their sight, or rather on this player, it's not much you could do there, and there you have it. So they're going to instead opt to stick together here. Silver is going to push through this. Don't mind that all too much there. They were not ready for it, and Silver gets Lig.
Ooh,
And Jacob with a follow-up onto Lumley.
Yeah, into the site now, though. Avengers last three members trying to salvage this pistol round, but
remaining.
Kungars look great. Jacob even
down,
better.
C.
Fights on through, and despite being
Yeah.
the team that won the pistol round, Jacob only as it goes. Is it good enough, though? Oh, well. Oh, you gotta hit those, buddy! Finally wrangles it for one kill. Doesn't quite get the second, though. Maybe it's still good enough. 2-on-2 now. They're going into the Bulldog. This is exactly the weapon, exactly the player you want in this position.
Shields out. Gonna play around that there to try and take advantage, but instead it's Lumley. Gets a tag there. No!
Not like this!
No! In a recon dart, I think if it hits you, it does a little damage, right?
I don't know about that one.
You get a direct connection? No, doesn't work like that. Oh no! And now Avengers, they got some guns here. That stinger inside of the smoke was gonna get him one for Zup. The rendezvous there for the cleanup immediately. Dino just clotheslining Jacob from top. And now that just leaves your last two players here. You got Silver working along with Zol. Can they break through this? They know exactly where they're going to be coming through from, which is kind of the problem that this character has. And oh dear, stopped in its tracks. Zol's the last one. And it makes me excited. I'm granted, you know, KUNGARNA can still very well come back. And we've seen some wild comebacks happen, but with the way that Avengers is playing, it feels like it could very well just be a formality at this point. Dino's already into the site here. Players trying to creep inside. Zol's in the corner. Oh, well, you do get one player, I think, that was transported over toward the gulag here, but you end up winning that battle.
Planted.
So good news for Silver and the
I
crew,
know exactly.
as they're now going to try and work this 3v3. But the neural theft is hit, which means he gets so much information. Rendezvous catches up on the flank. Silver is here by the window in garage. Vegeta gets that kill off screen. You're looking for another one here. Wait a minute. This is possible. It all comes down to Lumley. Two players coming down the hallway, and Vegeta gets the kill, and it keeps the drive alive.
I don't think anyone knows about this TP in their spawn. He is just sitting there waiting. Lig is pushing forward as well, and they're completely cut off. There's going to be a crossfire from garage window to CT spawn.
They're not ready.
It's going to be so hard to get through.
They're not ready for this. They're the only option really is just to push out and go through the garage, as you said. But that, you got one player that's still up here. Oh no, he just had no other option. It's all up to Zup. You have nothing left. He's coming back.
And he can't even do the FF knife.
He realizes it might be cooked. And that is going to be the game as the spike slowly ticks down and KUNGARNA's fate is sealed. It is going to be Avengers going back to where they left off. A console open 1 champions. You squeeze that thing, buddy. Oh, that's just freaky looking. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
I'm glad that the plushies we have at the studio do not do that. I would be so freaked out by it. And there you go. GG. Of course, a good effort from KUNGARNA.